Welcome to day 19, our healing practice. So, hope is not about toxic positivity, it's about making space for all the challenges that we have been through as a community and individually. I am sure that you've had your own fair share of battles, maybe battle scars, battle wounds, and this is about really making space for that hurt so that we can work it through the body and find maybe those little cracks of light that start to come through. So I'd love to invite you to join me down on the mat. I've got quite a thin head cushion. Personally, I don't like one that's so thick when I'm actually doing movement. You might not want a cushion at all actually, so just have a play around and see what works for you. We're going to start on our back bodies. Make sure you're warm enough. We're staying quite low to the ground today. And then when you get there, maybe the hands come to the body or out by the side. Soles of the feet on the floor, and we start to connect to those roots through the back, that imprint of the body grounding us here. Let's take a lovely long inhale and sigh it out. Nice. From here, we might start to notice the breath. So I'm going to notice it in my belly. It's up to you if you want to touch the body or not. So as you inhale, you might feel the belly rise and fall. Just bringing your awareness to how that breath moves the body. Maybe getting a sense of being breathed rather than trying to control the breath. Some people don't like thinking about the breath too much, that's fine. Just breathe naturally if this doesn't work for you for any reason. Just make it your own. And the invitation, if you like to, is to bring your awareness to the ribs. So it could be that you're holding here or maybe backs of the hands. Just rest in there so that you can feel that rise and fall of the ribs. Noticing how the breath can move the body out towards the sides as well as up and down. So expanding the ribs into the side body. Lovely. One more inhale here. And let it go. Super. And then we'll take just one big, lovely, nourishing, full breath. And release. Nice. Finding that healing through the breath. Each breath, a fresh start. So I'm going to draw the knees in towards the body. It might be that you want one in at a time. It's absolutely fine. Just swap over as you like. Or perhaps you're enjoying both knees in towards the body. You can stay still. Or maybe you enjoy a little rock side to side, just massaging the lower back area. Finding that kind of soothing rocking motion. Coming back towards center. And then we'll let both knees fall to one side. And shimmy the hips slightly to the other side so that we can find a rotation here. So my shoulders are totally on the floor. My back body, the upper back and the shoulders are on the floor. And the arms could come out in a T. They could stay in if you prefer. See what feels right for you. Maybe your head turns in the opposite direction to the knees. So finding a little more rotation here. And then we're breathing into this side body. Each breath reminding us that we are whole. We are perfect, exactly as we are showing up in this moment. One more inhale. And let it go. Nice. We're coming back up through center. Either hugging both knees or one knee at a time, either staying still or find a little rock. Just slowing everything down, knowing that the healing comes when we start to pause and sit with what is. And then as you're ready, letting the knees fall to the other side. I'm going to shimmy my hips a bit so that I've got a bit more space for this rotation. And then arms coming out again if you want to, maybe the head in the opposite direction to the knees. Noticing the breath. Staying present with the breath. Each breath cycle an invitation to heal, to come back to this moment, this perfect moment right now. As you're ready, coming back through center. Lovely, soles of the feet on the floor. We're going to come into some little bridge movements if that feels right for you. So you might start by just finding a little tilt of the pelvis first. So I'm creating like a bit of space here under my back as my pelvis tilts one way, and then when I tilt the other way, it totally flattens. I can't get my hand underneath there. And then I can tilt back again and create space, and then it flattens, no space. We've got this kind of tilting as if it's like a bowl of water, and the pelvis does look like a bowl, and the water's going out the front of the pelvis and out the back of the pelvis. And once you've kind of got some notion of that, might be tricky to isolate it, you might start to push through the feet, and as you press through the feet, it's going to see how it lifts the hips, and you can continue that movement up so that we create this bridge shape. My back body's coming off the mat. And then as we exhale, we might lower down bit by bit, vertebra at a time, finding our back body settling on the mat. You can take it as slow as you like or as subtle as you like. As we inhale, press through the feet, lifting up. Using the glutes to stabilize the hips, and then coming slowly back down. Nice. Just two more, if it's working for your body. Option to introduce the arms if that feels right, the shoulders if that feels yummy. We can just follow the flow of the hips. Last one. Nice, coming all the way down. And then taking a little rock. I'm even going to lift up my head to kind of round through the back body. Ooh. Just pause for a moment. How does it feel to trust yourself? To know that you have capacity to hold whatever is there. Feels pretty good for me. Feels nice. Yeah, I like the feeling that I can look after myself. Take a little smile if you want to. And then we'll just come into a couple more movements here while we're on our back body. So keeping one sole of the foot on the floor, I'm going to bring the other ankle over the thigh, creating a figure four here. Totally cool to just stay here. Some people like to kind of make this a bit stronger and kind of loop up through here, but just be mindful. See if you can keep the shoulders on the floor and that you're not wrenching through the neck or anything. I find it a bit full on. So I'm going to stay here, but we're all in different bodies, so you honour your body. I'm enjoying feeling rooted through the back. Lovely. As you're ready, we're going to send that heel up towards the ceiling. Nice. And then hugging it towards you. One more time, we'll send it up. Hug it towards you, and then lengthen and lower all the way down. Both legs out long. Let's take a little mini Shavasana just for a moment. Notice any difference between one side and the other. Ooh. Giving ourselves space to be and space to heal. Maybe sometimes it feels like the healing won't come by will. Maybe not in this moment, maybe not immediately, but it will come. Drawing both soles of the feet back to the floor. Coming on to the other side. So you've got to remember which side you did. We're opening up to this figure four, opening out through the hip. So I quite like using that foot against the thigh as a kind of lever. I'm using this solid rounded foot as a lever so I can open up a bit more through this hip. I'm enjoying that stretch actually. See if we can keep a softness through the rest of the body. So through the shoulders, the face, can we allow everything else to release so that we are just opening through that hip. And as you're ready, sending the heel up towards the ceiling. Nice, we're keeping a micro bend in this knee, we don't want to lock anything. And then drawing it in towards the body, little hug. Send it back up. And a little hug. Nice, and then all the way out long. Both legs out long. Oh, maybe a full body stretch. Oh, well done us. Well done us for showing up again and again. I'm going to grab my blanket. Feel free to put your socks on. Let's just take a little mini Shavasana for a moment. And you're free to stay as long as you like. That's the joy of doing your practice at home. You don't have to get in your car or anything after a class. Oh, cozying down. Shimmy those shoulder blades underneath us. We've got space here, space under the armpits. Up to you if you want to close the eyes or keep a soft gaze. Let's take a big inhale. Sigh it out. Oh, fab. Wow. We keep moving forwards. We keep trying again, new ways. And we keep holding on to that hope. Let's see if for a moment we can actually just let go. I feel like a lot of us are holding on, keeping on. Let's just let go. How does it feel to let go, knowing that you are safe and held and protected in this moment so that you can let go. Inhale, drawing that hope. And exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale. Whatever you're holding on to, let it go. Allowing each exhale to be a little bit more of a release, a surrender. And with each inhale, we draw in the light, the hope, into those cracks. Healing our bodies, our hearts, our souls. With these cracks of golden light. allowing this hope, this light to be the glue to pieces us back together, pieces our community back together, so we can shine even more brightly, even more brilliantly than we already do. Inhale, I am healing. Exhale, I let go. Inhale, I am healing. And exhale, I let go. Feel free to stay as long as you like here in this cozy Shavasana. But if you want to come out of it, just come out really slowly. Take your time to come over to the side. Feel yourself held. Held by our community, by our practice together here on this journey. We'll slowly come up if you want to. Head comes last, and then on me. Any kind of seat. Inhale, let the light in. Exhale, hope. Take that bow inwards, honoring your inner journey, your courage to keep coming back to this place of healing. And lifting the head. Taking a bow to each other. Thank you so much for supporting me and us on this journey. I will see you tomorrow.